Well, as mentioned, we're going to be crossing over to our reporters across the regions to get the latest on the by-elections happening across the different constituencies. We start with Stefan Uirab. Stefan, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yes, good evening, Nina. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Well, it's quite a little bit dusty, but we are trying to survive the site.
Well, Stefan, to start with, talk to us about the constituency that you covered and what polling stations you visited today.
Well, we started off this morning with the polling station within the village itself, which is currently the community hall. So by morning when we got there, we found few of the elderly already seated outside in these cold weather conditions. They spoke to us and they told us that they came around 5 o'clock in the morning so that they can practice their democratic rights. Mm-hmm. Well, from there on, we observed when the doors were opened, we were taken through on how the voting process will be going. And from there on, we went to 35 kilometers outside Kamayab, where we went to a rest camp, where one of the presiding officers told us that the count is very low, or their turnout of residents to cast their votes are very low. By then, it was just 10 people that had casted their votes by then. And she attributed that it is the cold weather condition that is holding people into their blankets, and that this cold is preventing people to come and cast their votes. Yeah. From there on, we moved down that side of Ocho, where there were other 2 mobile polling stations, and when we got there, the turnout was also low. One with 14 votes and the other one with 7 votes, where they also said it might be the weather element. Yeah, from there on we came back, and then we were just here in town trying to observe the mood of people. We came across some elderly ladies, because those were the biggest population of voters that we found at polling stations. By then, young people were not visible enough for us to pinpoint and say they are the ones that are here, and so on.
Other than the low voter turnout, what were some of the noticeable challenges that they mentioned to you they were experiencing, or did everything go smooth sailing?
Currently, the challenge is the network. They have 18 polling stations, and only by now 5 polling stations were contacted. The rest are out of network. And the communication, I do understand that there's a communication barrier. However, the statistics shows that from those that were able to be reached, that more than 1,700 people have been casting their votes.
Well, Stefan, thank you so much for giving us that update. We still have to catch up with our colleagues, Evelyn, as well as Faith Sankwasa, and we're looking forward to get some of those results in tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, then.
That was Stefan Uirab speaking to us on the line, the NBC reporter. When we come back, we're going to touch base with Evelyn Polis, another NBC reporter. Stay with us.